Hey guys, Trevor from Emerald City Guitars, and my pick of the day is this 2015 G&L ASAT Classic, left-handed, along with this Carmen Ghia 112, little 18-watt combo. Both these pieces are kind of dear to my heart. I owned Dr. Z's for a long time. I think these are one of the coolest amps, best price point, you know, $12.95, American made, just absolutely killer amps. This specific one, EL84s, and it has EF86, so it brightens up nice. Amazing foundation or platform for pedals, and so I've had a really good experience with Dr. Z over the years. We've been a dealer for a super long time, played all their models, and they're just really good, you know, classy workhorse amps essentially. And it's a 112, 18 watts, and it's such a cool amp because the EL84s and the EF86, you can get nice and clean like a Fender, but it also kind of taps into that Vox territory, especially if you're playing in a band with two amps. One guy's got a Fender. I think these are one of the best kind of puzzle amps that just fit in the mix really nice as a secondary amp on stage. With that 18 watts, it just breaks up really nicely, but it's such an efficient amp that you do get a lot of volume out of that. The 112 totally kicks butt. Sounds great with teles, strats, all that stuff, Les Pauls, 335s, you name it. It's awesome with everything. So let's talk about the G&L. For those of you who don't know, it stands for George Fullerton and Leo Fender, the two main guys at Fender. After they sold to CBS, they couldn't make guitars for a number of years. When they got back in the game, they went under G&L, and they started, or they, you know, had all the rights to the old Fender factories. So these are just killer guitars, basically kind of the, you know, the real Fenders in my mind. So I'd been going to guitar shows since I was 5 or 6 years old. When I went to my first NAMM show, I think I was, I don't know, 12 or 13 years old. And I remember going there, and it was just crazy chaos. It was awesome. But one of the most impressive things, probably the coolest thing I saw, was the G&L exhibit, where I got to meet Phyllis, Leo's wife, and I mean, just everything about their display and their presentation there just stuck out to me, and it was my favorite. I even went on to save up and buy a G&L, and I owned one for a long time. Cool S500, which is basically their super strat, but I've always loved their teles, these ASATs, and this one just came in from a fellow lefty who actually works at a shop down in Portland, really cool cat. He came in to buy an old Harmony Sovereign that I converted lefty. We kind of worked this into a deal, and man, it was so nice to revisit a G&L, and it just proved how awesome these are. So this is a tobacco sunburst finish, really nice piece of swamp ash. Does include the original hard shell case and a 3-ply tortoise shell, but the gentleman I got it from threw this black guard on it, which looks really nice. It's got these Spertzel standard tuners, which just feel great and work awesome. And he had ordered it with the jumbo frets, or medium jumbo I should say, that feel really nice, and you can just dig into it. Really nice weight, and you know, it really is just your classic Telecaster. These guitars are so reliable. I mean, just playing it, the pickups sound really fat and full, and I mean, it's awesome compared to my, you know, 50s Tele or some of my kind of relic stuff. It just is a little bit more powerful, a little bit more super Tele, if you will. It sounds just fat and full, and you know, takes away from a little bit of that microphonic twanginess of the old ones, but just a really solid guitar. Anyways, today I'm gonna play this guy, do this Carmen Ghia, and again, this is volume tone, so just really straight up pure circuitry with a really pure guitar, so it should sound good. And I've owned a G&L, I've owned a Dr. Z, so these are two of my favorite brands in the game, and yeah, they're just such a great price point for anyone who wants a real deal USA piece. Highly recommend either of these, so let's see how it sounds. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was a G&L left-handed ASAT Classic and Dr. Z Carmen Ghia 112. Thanks for watching. See you next time.